Gonna do a get ready with me using a full face of new drugstore slash affordable makeup. You guys love when I throw these in every now and then because I've had a lot of newer affordable makeup kind of accumulate. So that's what I'm here to test out. Sure, I'm up. Nice, close, and personal. Hey. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. For primer, I have this one from Hard Candy. I felt inspired to pull out Hard Candy because I recently watched Emily Noel do a video with Hard Candy, and I was like, ooh, I need to pull this out. So this is the Luminous Serum Glow Primer. So we're going to try this today. I think it smells really good. Almost like candy. Okay, it might be a while. Oh, this one did not take any time at all. Whoa, that is more tinted than I thought it was going to be. It literally smells like candy, which I love the smell of. But I also don't know those of you who like or don't like fragrance if you like this. But if you like fragrance like me, wow. Oh my gosh. I look straight up sweaty. So maybe that's not the look that I'm going for today. But this is impactful. It feels hydrating. It feels almost like oily, like a serum oil, which is, it's literally a serum primer. Ooh, I think I like this. Not for the faint of heart if you don't like fragrance. It says it brightens and hydrates, infused with vitamin C, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. Dewy finish that still looks like your skin. Maybe after a 5-mile jog, just way more even, healthy, and balanced, and I feel like it did kind of even. I like this. This is interesting. Okay, my clumsy self needs to put this towel over my body or I will mess this cashmere sweater up. It is freezing today. Okay. Now, for foundation, I don't have a brand new, never tried foundation, but I am currently testing the L'Oreal True Match, which is now, I believe it's reformulated and it's in new packaging. So I haven't been using this since I last tested it, so we're going to use it today. I think I'm N3. I think that's what I thought my shade was. I've only used this, I think, twice. I'm going to be honest, so many new foundations have launched recently. I can't even remember what I think about this other than I know that I liked it, but I'm trying to get this prepped to be put in a speed review, so I gotta use it. I love this primer. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be great for a matte foundation because you know how sometimes, like, what's one that I tried recently? The YSL All Hours foundation. That one's kind of matte and it can look pretty dry on my skin if I don't prep properly. This primer is great prep for that YSL All Hours foundation. Goodness, it's peeking through this foundation. I'm looking super duper dewy. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of the foundation in this area. I have a lot of discoloration. Whoa, that primer I cannot get over. That is so good. I feel like with Hard Candy, sometimes they can be hit or miss. Oh my goodness. Very impactful. Won't be for everybody. Won't be for people who have oily skin, I would say. Oh, I did not mean to blend my foundation up that high. Okay, great. Now for the under eyes, I'm going to use a color corrector on one eye to see if it makes a difference. This is by Pixie, and this is the Color Correcting Concealer in Brightening Peach. This isn't a new product, but I was going through my drugstore PR drawers and I wanted to use this. Okay, it's really creamy in application. A little goes a long way. This is a Esam V29 brush, by the way. I'm just gonna put this here. It's very, very pinky. It's gonna be good for medium skin tones, I would say, this shade. But this is really great for counteracting any blue or purple you have on the under eye. It feels pretty lightweight, like it's not going to be drying, so we'll see. I got my first ever PR package from Physicians Formula, which I'm really excited about because that's a brand where everything that I've gotten I've loved, but I haven't fully explored it. So they sent over these Butter Glow concealers, so I want to try this. I think we'll open up the light to medium shade. We'll do a little bit of brightening today. Huh, look at this packaging. It has this like lipstick sponge. I think this is to blend out the concealer, which I don't think I want to do that, but I'll try it. So I'm just gonna put some right here. We'll start off with somewhat minimal amount. Okay, I hate this. I hate this applicator. Nope, I need my sponge. And we're gonna blend this right over top. It definitely has a glow to it. Overall, my base is just very, very glowy today. If you hear a little noise in the background, my dryer is working. I'm gonna be busy these next 2 weeks. I am moving in like 4 days. We don't even have boxes yet. We gotta go out. That's what I'm getting ready for, to go out and buy moving stuff. And then a week after that, we're gonna visit my parents for a week. So I'm a little stressed, you guys, because right after we come back in April, we have the Sephora sale. I have a lot of partnerships lined up, which normally happen around the Sephora sale. Busy, busy girl. This has that slight coconut scent. I would say it's like a lighter medium coverage, and it looks really nice so far. We're gonna let this sit to see if it travels, but overall my skin is looking quite glowy right now, very fresh, but we still have that medium coverage. This isn't the most smoothing concealer, but it looks healthy, so that's good. I also got these two products from Physicians Formula, which I'm a little nervous about. We have a liquid bronzer and a liquid highlight. I really don't know what to make of these, but we're gonna try it before I put any powder on. So let's do the liquid bronzer first, which is typically more of a product that I like. I feel like you get so much product with this. How does this work? Okay, it looks like it's a squeezy tube. Let me grab my palette. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about this. This is the consistency. So let's see, this is a Morphe M536. It's pretty warm, not too pigmented. It is blending out really seamless. I don't love this tone on me. It's not my preferred bronzer tone, but it is working itself into the skin. Ooh, actually that did give more of a natural bronze than I was expecting. It's not too scary of a product. It shears out pretty easily, works itself into the skin very easily. Ooh, I think I like this. I have not heard a soul speak about this product. My skin looks so high-end right now. Didn't break up anything underneath. It does kind of go in with that fresh, dewy glow that I have going on. And it looks pretty natural. A lot comes out at once. Wow. Did not mean to get that much product, but I want to build it up. If we look really orange after this, oops, but I just want to see how this performs. I really like it. It's very easy to blend. Put some under here. I gotta be careful with that though, with this sweater. Me likey. Ooh, I'm gonna put some under here. You can kind of see as I blended it on, it does have like a golden tone to it. And this is not going to be flattering as a contour down my nose, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I have some extra product that I don't like to waste. But here with this application, you can see just how nice and sheer it is. I'm gonna use my sponge to blend that in. Ooh, okay, I'm really impressed with this product. Okay, Physicians Formula, now let's try its counterpart, the liquid highlighter. Now let me say my piece with liquid highlighters. Not really a fan of them, so if I don't like this, it still might be good. I just don't normally like liquid highlighters. It definitely has like almost more of a liquidy consistency to it. It has more of a sheer base. Let's press this on. This might be really nice for the body as well. Wait a second, that looks really good. Now remember, I don't have a lick of powder. Ooh, now what I don't like about this product is the packaging itself. So much product comes out at once. A little bit of having a controllable squeezy tube would have been better because the mouth of this is so big. A lot more comes out than I prefer, but put this on your collarbones or something if you're not wearing a sweater. I'm gonna put some down the center of my nose. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't believe this is a full drugstore face. Everything looks so stinking nice. Get close to this mirror. Yeah, that liquid highlight, I mean, it can emphasize a little bit of maybe some fine lineage. It has almost a metallic turn to it, but still very, very pretty. It's definitely not natural, so if you're looking for something natural, it blends in natural, but it has a beam to it. So if you don't like a beam, I don't think this will be for you, But performance-wise, let's see if these next products I have can keep this going. I look bronzed and beautiful. Bronzed and glowy. Okay, powder. I'm unsure, but I have these CoverGirl Clean Invisible Loose Powders that I'm gonna try. We'll do translucent light. I like almost don't want to powder my face because, humble brag, it looks so good. My skin looks so amazing. Jeez, opening this is a ruckus. How I can't get this open. How does this come off? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then struggle off camera to get this opened. I'll be back. Okay, yeah, CoverGirl. We have beef with this packaging. This packaging gets a 0. Let's see how it actually works. I ended up having to use the shade Translucent Fair because I could not get the light shade open. Oh, by the way, the concealer, without touching it, is sitting really nice and light. I am just gonna press her back out before we put the powder on. My skin just looks so good before this powder. Ugh. Wait, this powder I think looks pretty good too. Let's see. Okay, it's not like the most blurring powder in the world, but it set the face down, right? It's fine. I mean, in terms of drugstore powders, at this point, nothing is gonna top my Maybelline Fit Me, so buy the Maybelline Fit Me. But she's getting the job done, right? Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at this. A little bit more in the under eyes, but yeah, the packaging on this is like 2000s drugstore packaging, just not functional, not nice, easy to break, but it's set. It did its job. It doesn't look bad. Don't hate this powder so far, but we'll see how it sits. Gonna put some down the nose to do a little bit of a faux contour. I like the shade though. I'm happy I used the fair over the light because I like my powder to brighten a little bit. And I'm gonna use my sponge to press into the porous areas to see if something happens to my pores. No, nothing happened to my pores. They're still there. They didn't disappear or blur away, but I like it. But I cannot understand if this packaging is like twist. It's terrible. I don't even want to close it all the way. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. The powder's fine. Should we do powder, blush, and bronzer? So here's the thing. ColourPop just launched a crap ton of shades. Now, there's some of the shades were pre-existing and some are new, but they've completely repackaged them and they're like, it's going to be the permanent packaging. They've also curated kind of a dupes palette. For example, these two are supposed to dupe the Dior blushes. So I'm going to use this palette, but I have every shade of the ColourPop bronzers, blushes, and highlights. And I'm really happy because I think these are so good for the price, and they're definitely going to be dupes. I think for today, we're going to test the Dior dupe here. I don't know if it's actually like the Dior. I'll have to do a side-by-side. But it definitely gives the effect. It's more sheer. It's not as scary. The shade name is Flamingo, by the way, from ColourPop. It's $12. I did a sponsorship with them on these, so I know all the deeds. But put a little bit left over on the nose. Really easy to apply. Very pretty pink. I like it. Sometimes pinks like these can be not as flattering. I feel like that was good. That was flattering. There's my highlight brush. Also going to use a powder highlight. Why not? I don't know what this is supposed to do, but the name of this is Cold One, and I'm just going to use a Rephr 20 brush, which is just a fan brush, and I'm going to just lightly put it on top of the cheek. So this is with a powder highlight and without. And honestly, the liquid highlight looks really pretty with the powder blush on top. But anyways, looking for some dupes, you're looking for good, affordable pressed powder bronzers, blushes, and highlights. I'm not going to do a powder bronzer today. ColourPop just launched some good ones, and of course some repeats in nice, more condensed packaging. So, hey, how fun. Just wanted to talk about that. Are we on eyes already? Okay, so for once, I just noticed the powder kind of sinking into my skin, so I'm just going to wipe it off. For once, I'm not going to use an eyeshadow palette because I've been wanting to try these hard candy high def eyeshadow markers. They sent over Charlotte Runner shades, so we're going to try these out. They have mattes and metallics, So I think I'm gonna play with the matte purple and then the metallic pink. Classic, you know, very predictable for me. So let's do the purple first. I've heard good things about these, which is why I've been wanting to try these even over an eyeshadow palette. So this is in the shade Nonstop. Ooh, it's like a pretty lilac shade. Oh, I'm gonna have to prep the eyelids better than this. Okay, let's see. Is it creamy? Okay. It doesn't give a ton of pigment though, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty light. I'm just gonna put this on the outer part. Oh, okay. There's no drag, which I like with the application. It also isn't super slippery to where I feel like I don't have control. It has enough grab to where I feel like it's sticking to the eyelid. I'm gonna use my finger. It does blend out, but it did lose a little bit of opacity. But very, very easy application. I've got to say, you do need to kind of go over it a few times. It's not gonna give instant pigment right away, but it does build up, which is a good sign. We'll have to see if these crease. That's pretty easy for quick color. I made a mess. Okay, let's do the metallic pink now. Now they say just swipe and go. This one's name is Pink Ink. Okay, they're more subtle than I was hoping for. I thought they would give more bam, but it's pretty. Yeah, I think I liked the matte formula better because it was showing up better. But it looks fine. I think I have higher quality ones that I like better than this, but they're also more expensive. We'll see if these last, because I feel like the purple shade is already kind of fading. I don't know you guys. At least it was easy to apply, but I don't know about where. I have one more shade that I'm gonna mess around with. This is a matte whiteout shade. I want to put that in my waterline and to highlight a little bit, and then we'll see. Waterline it. Oh, I like completely missed the waterline. Hey, now it's adding a lot of color to the waterline. Get in here. They do have like a shimmery champagne called Bubbly, which could be good for inner corner highlight. Very creamy, kind of like the NYX Milk Stick X. Looks a little dry under here though. Could like go like that to highlight around the face. Oh, that looks a little gray. Maybe not. Anyways, okay, these are easy to use. I don't know about longevity, but they are more subtle. So I'm on these. I'm not sold. We'll have to see. For a little more definition around the eyes, I have these eyeliners from ColourPop. These are the perfect, not ColourPop, CoverGirl. These are the Perfect Point Plus eye pencils. They sent a navy, a brown, which I really like, and then a charcoal. I think we're gonna use the charcoal color today. There is a little smudgy stick on the back. Why am I nervous right now? Are you creamy? Not really. Not the creamiest, but it's not a ton of drag. I don't know. These are I don't really like the consistency of them that much. It's not hard to use per se, but it's kind of got a little bit of a stickiness to it, which I think makes it difficult to kind of glide it. Okay, I'm going to push this into the lash line. I'm going to use this smudgy brush. Kind of like going away as I'm smudging it, which I don't like. It's almost too smudgy. But I just wanted something to give a little bit of definition to the lash line. So we're just going to put it in the tight line instead. So while the pencil is like pretty creamy, it has more of like a sticky formulation. So it is a little bit draggy across, even though it is kind of creamy. I have pencil that I'd grab for over this, but I do like the colors that they sent me because it's a little different from black. I am gonna touch up a little bit with the pink shade. It would help if I got the product out onto the eyes. But the gray is kind of fun, no? Now for mascara, I don't like this mascara, but it is a newer drugstore one. This is the highly rated lash extensions mascara from Milani, meaning it'll come off with just water. But the first time I used this, it took forever to dry, and it gave me only 3 eyelashes. Like literally, it reduced my eyelashes to 3. But let's see, I'm not gonna overbuild it. So this is the second impressions. I have used this mascara before, and then after I used it, I ran far from it, but we'll give it another chance today. I'm gonna not build too much because that's what I think made it look really spidery. Try not to build, Morgan, which defeats the purpose of mascara. Pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, no, I hate it. It just makes my lashes look really wet and heavy. So we're gonna stop here. When this dries, which might take a while, I'll take it off. This is just the worst mascara. Okay, next up for lips, I want to keep it, you know what I want to use? This. So this is a gloss from CoverGirl. I'm debating if I want to use, we'll play with both, but I want a purpley lip. So for lip liner, I'm gonna use this color, What a Doll, from Catrice. I've never tried this color, but I really like this formula from the drugstore. So I'm just gonna start off with this lip liner. These are really nice. They last a pretty long time and they're pretty creamy as well. Catrice did a good job with these. I like this color. Haven't tried it before. Pretty close to my natural lip color. Okay. Let's see if we can get this off. I'm scared. Oh, it's on there. Get off here. Okay, that wasn't bad. I've heard a lot about these CoverGirl Yummy Glosses. So we're gonna play with two different colors. So this one is Acai You Later. CoverGirl, why are your products literally impossible to use / open? Why was it sealed so tight? Okay, I like the way this one looks because it looked clear-ish. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It looks like almost a lip oil. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like that hard candy primer. Ooh, and that shade is so pretty. Okay, this one looks like it has a little bit more color to it. This one is Laugh Vendor, like laugh, haha, vendor. Okay, no, this one looks pretty sheer too. They're all sheer. They taste good. Taste at your own risk, but, and they have a nice, smooth, creamy feel to them, but it's thick, but like in a good way, almost like the Fenty. I think for the rest of the day, I'm going to reapply Acai You Later, but it does give a really hydrated feel to the lips. Super duper glossy. I think I might like these better than the Maybelline ones, the lifter glosses. I like that. Okay. I don't know if you can see. Oh my gosh, look, it didn't dry down, so it already transferred. Okay, give me like 5 minutes to organize myself. I'll be back to give you the first impressions on these. We have some major hits, but we have some misses too. Let's go over the first impressions of these products. I will update you as I wear them more throughout the day and with different products in an upcoming speed reviews, but so far, loving this Hard Candy Glow Serum Primer. This touches what even high-end can't do sometimes, so this is amazing in terms of like if you want a really glowy base, but it's not glittery, it's hydrating, love that. L'Oreal True Match, this is a good one. It's a nice medium coverage, just kind of like a middle of the road foundation. Not too shiny, not too matte, not too heavy, not too lightweight. It gets the job done. It is a good pickup from the drugstore. Pixi Brightening Peach Corrector, really, really nice. I mean, it's pretty creamy, it's hydrating. I don't feel like it's too thick, and it gets the job done for the brightening / color correcting aspect. So far, also liking the Butter Glow Concealer from Physicians Formula. Feels pretty lightweight. It's not an all-time favorite, I would say, because it doesn't like smooth as much as I would like for it to, and I can see it being a little bit of trouble over fine lines, but it feels really, really lightweight. So I'm gonna have to use this more with different powders to really tell, but I like it so far. I do think I really, really love these Physicians Formula liquid products, the bronzer and the highlighter. I wish the bronzer was a little bit more neutral, and I don't know if they have other shades of this, because if they don't, this is pretty light. It does build up a little bit, but in terms of quality, loved this. Think this was great, as well as the liquid highlight. You saw the transformation that these gave my face. So unexpected surprise these were. I ended up really loving this. Didn't think much of them, but I think they're some of my favorite products that I tried today. The CoverGirl Clean Invisible Powder. Yeah, it's a standard powder. It doesn't do anything amazing to the skin, but it also doesn't do anything bad. It just seems like it sets the makeup, and it's pretty invisible, I would say. It doesn't improve like blurring or anything too much, but it sets the makeup, so that's a good thing. If you like your base, it just demattified a little bit. Nice. I love the new ColourPop collection of blushes, bronzers, and highlights. I think they're great. It's just about getting the colors that you need, which they have an endless amount. So that one's exciting. The Hard Candy Eye Def markers, I was a little underwhelmed by them. They look really sheer. They're starting to crease already. That lilac shade has definitely faded down. If you're looking for a quick pop of color to the eyelid that's nice and subtle, I think there is a market for these. The whiteout, though, is still so far so good in the waterline, so that's a good sign. So these can definitely be useful, but I have some ones that I prefer over these. The CoverGirl eyeliner in gray or charcoal. Off camera, I extended my wing and made it bigger so I could just be like quietly focusing on this more. It actually is easier to apply than I thought. I'll have to see if it smudges. I feel like it smudges a little too much and the consistency is a little too sticky, so I don't know yet about these, but I really love this color and it was pretty easy to get the wings, so I'm in the middle about these. Not bad, but not good. Hate, despise, will fight this. The Milani Highly Rated Lash Extension Mascara does nothing for my lashes except make them look sad. And then it also takes forever to dry down. So I get a bunch of transfer since my eyelashes point down. So big fat no for me. I don't even know why I tried again today. Love this Catrice lip liner in the shade Baby Doll. What is it? No. What a Doll. Very great natural lip liner, very nice from the drugstore. And then finally, I really am enjoying so far these CoverGirl Yummy Glosses. I don't know that they have longevity and they're all pretty sheer. Considering I'm looking down at the glosses, they do seem to have a lot of colors in the range. I don't know how different they're going to look on the lips, so I don't know that you need a bunch of shades, but juicy looking, comfortable, smells delicious. Definitely plumping, but the color seems to fade pretty easily. Like these two look pretty different. They look pretty similar on the lips. So yeah, but I think I really, really like these. These are nice. So anyways, there we have it. That was getting ready with me to be stressed, pretty much. That's all I have for today's video. If you've tried any of these products, let me know your experience down below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.